Well, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video of DB Outdoors. Today, I'm going over how to sight in a long rifle. Now, I'm not talking about a 50 cal, something big like bazooka type things. I'm talking about like small 22 rifles, maybe even 6.5 Creedmoor, 223, smaller rifles. I know no rifle is small, they're all dangerous, and that's what I want to talk about too in this video. But this is just the absolute basics of how to sight in a gun. Before I get into this, I want to say that gun safety is a real thing, and it is something that you all need to know before you go out and shoot and stuff. And so that's what I want to kind of explain here for a second. So every gun that you see, that you lay your hands on, anything, even a BB gun, pellet rifle, bow and arrow even, they are all extremely dangerous. They can all hurt and kill you. So you got to be really safe when you're around them. And some things that you can do that prevents you from hurting you or others is knowing what the safety trigger is. You always want to use your safety whenever you're not shooting. You only want to click off of your safety whenever you got your crosshairs in on the target. Right before you pull the trigger, just click your safety off. It's not that hard, and it can prevent a death or a serious injury. Number two, you've got to know guns are not toys. They are not toys. They're not something that you just go out, leave out in your house, leave outside. They are, most of them are really expensive and are really nice. And so you want to take care of them. So never go around playing with guns, flashing them at people. You really want to take this serious because you can, like I said, get somebody hurt or yourself. So never play with them, and always be serious when you're around them. Number three, that is the most important, is have a safe or somewhere you can put in there, in your house, in your bedroom, wherever you stay. Just have it put away so nobody else knows where it's at, or if they do, they know gun safety also, and they don't go in, don't know what it is, and hurt themselves. Number four, the most important, never leave your gun loaded at all times. Unless it's home defense, never leave your gun loaded at all times. If I'm going out hunting, I will put my bullets in the gun whenever I sit down in the shooting house. Even with the bow and arrow, I will put my arrow in the crosshairs or in the little rest that you pull back. I will put it in there whenever I get in the tree stand. Never leave your gun loaded. And the reason with that is, always think that it is loaded, but always have it unloaded, if you know what that means. Unloaded guns kill people. So if you don't know what that means, say Timmy over here says, oh, I like that gun. How is it loaded? No, it's not. It's unloaded. There's nothing in it. So he goes over there, starts playing with it, and it's a loaded gun, and Timmy gets hurt or killed with the gun that was unloaded. So always know if your gun is loaded or not. And if you're coming out of the shooting house or you're coming down from the tree stand, always unload your gun if you do not shoot. Now getting back to basic sighting in your gun. All right, so I just went out and shot with a 22. I put this target about 10, 15, 20 yards. I'm not really good at telling yards, so I don't really know. But I shot, and it wasn't my greatest. This was my first shot. I have a target, this purple circle. It's probably a little bit bigger than a quarter, probably a $half size. And I shot, and I had a grouping right there. I was aiming in the middle, but I had a grouping right there. So if you really want to dial in your gun, you can move your little crosshairs up and to the left. Not very many clicks. You just got to play around with it. But the biggest thing that I can tell you not to do is, if you shoot one time and you're aiming in the middle and you shoot low, do not raise your crosshairs really high and think that it was a bad shot. It may have been a bad shot, but you also could have done it. Whenever you're pulling the trigger like this, you could have jerked back and raised the barrel up, and then that means I think it's called trajectory, maybe, something like that. Real big word, I'm not used to it. But it's gonna make your bullet, if your barrel is coming up, whenever you shoot, your bullet is gonna rise up too. And even if it's down, if you like drop your gun or something, your barrel goes down, whenever you shoot, your bullet coming out is gonna also angle down. So it may have been you that actually did it instead of the gun. So what I say is, shoot a couple of times when you're aiming in the middle, and if you have a grouping like this right here, then you know the gun is shooting low and to the left. So number 2 is, don't get so fixed on you've got to shoot like a dime size at like 300 yards. If you're really meticulous about that, then you can. But I mean, whitetail deer hunting, we got some hogs around the area, not close, but if you're hog hunting, or even if you're just out in the backyard with a 22 long rifle and you're shooting turtles out of your pond, because I do that often, you don't have to waste 100 rounds trying to get a 22 long rifle in that circle every time. I mean, I know this isn't the best shooting right here, but if I shot that grouping right there in that circle, what I was aiming at like 20 yards, I don't feel like that's too bad. But I mean, this is a 22 long rifle. It's not the most powerful, and I got some cheap shells, whatever. But that is my biggest thing. If you shoot one time and you're low, don't raise your crosshairs all the way up. Shoot at least a couple of times, see if you got a grouping, then you can move them. Now this is the end of the video. I just wanted to kind of give you all the basics of what to do, because I'm an amateur. I don't know a lot about sighting in guns. Take this with a grain of salt if you want to, but I really wanted to get on here and talk about gun safety, because it is a real thing. And I made another video, another channel, DB Outdoors 2. It is just hunting and shooting and sighting in guns and all this, and this is what this video is going on. So I really want to get on there, talk about gun safety, and a little bit about basic sighting in guns. If you like these videos, just kind of sitting down outside, talking about guns, talking about shooting, all that, go down, leave a like on this video, comment what video you want to see next about hunting, shooting, outdoors. Could be anything. Until the next video, peace.